This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
This is a PSA, or public sock announcement. Experts have declared Bombas socks as the best way to warm up chilly feet. These pairs are super cushy, soft, and designed for maximum coziness. Plus, for every pair purchased, another pair will be donated, so someone in need of essential clothing can stay warm this winter. Go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the big show today, socks, Menards, and Gordon Lightfoot dies. That's coming up right after this.
Has this ever happened to you?
Oh, my. Just look at that. What am I going to do?
What's wrong, honey?
Look in the mirror, all that gray. Boy, did it sneak up on me.
No, it didn't.
You mean it's been gray for a long time?
Only all of your life. Sweetie, your brain matter is supposed to be gray. Now close up your cranium and come to bed.
All right, dear. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you.
I totally agree.
If the top of your head is bushy and gray, hair color is not your problem. Remove that hatchet from your skull. Say hello to your Sarah Bella.
Oh, dear, you've got a little gravy on your blouse from dinner.
Oh, honey, that's not gravy. That's part of my frontal lobe.
Just for morons. From Friggamall Industries. Ask for it by name.
Here's some extra. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Because I was listening to the rewind on the way home the other day, and the subject of Tom cutting off the top elastic in his socks. As usual, I thought, what an idiot. Why would you ruin new socks? Then this morning I tried it. Without a doubt, Tom deserves my apology and some kind of award for the best idea ever. Coming home after my 12-hour shift and not having to deal with the ring of death around my lower calf was amazing. Thanks, and he says congratulations to Christy Lee and the impending nuptials.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah.
I think that one of the signs that you might
have some problems is if you have that ring of death.
I don't want to say too much, but in my mind, this is my opinion, and I don't want anyone to think that this is medical advice, I guess is why I'm saying this. But if I have an especially tense day, I notice the indentation around where my sock is really deep, and when it's kind of a calm day, I don't notice any indentation.
So there's some blood pressure thing?
Wow. I don't know. I don't know what it has to do with
Put your
that.
feet up.
I just don't like the tightness of it. So there's your
but
tip.
You do like,
what you want.
Now, wait a minute. You do like tightness. Let's not get away from that.
What's wrong with some tightness?
You like friction? You're a fan of friction?
Yeah, sure.
Grip,
a nice grip.
fit, a good fit.
But you like loose shoes, don't you?
What about a fit, Tom? You like a nice fit? I know you like to have your jeans tailored. I know that.
You like your shoes to not
Loose?
fit?
I don't like them too tight.
I mean, who does? Nobody would like their shoes too tight.
That we've known each other for decades, and I know no matter what size you are, you go with the XX shirt. I know that.
I like loose.
You like loose fitting? Yeah.
I think we all know certain things should be loose.
And certain things
should be tight.
You're right.
Yes, like
you're
say,
right.
Say
Loose
you're
and tight is
engineering
best.
an aircraft.
No matter what, so long as they fit.
The fit is what is important.
Yeah, I'm just saying, sock can be kind of loose and funky, whereas if you're, outfitting an aircraft,
sure,
you want the tolerances to be very serious.
You don't want to be looking out your window seat and looking at the wing and seeing the rivets rattle around.
Yeah. You don't want
too loose.
Yeah, you don't want to be 4,000 feet, about to climb and go, hey, anybody got a Phillips screwdriver. I think
I can hit that if
that thing,
tighten that up.
That thing holding the engine on looks a little bit shaky. I'm just saying. Loose socks, I don't know.
But when you wash them, don't they unravel?
Who cares? Socks are cheap.
You got, hey, Ace. Tom's got, he don't care if his socks all unravel.
You know what? I just bought a whole bunch of socks. You're not going to believe me when I tell you.
What?
Menards.
No, I believe it.
You know, you're at the hardware store, you're walking by with your cart, and you've got your cleaning stuff, and look at this.
No,
they got like...
It's probably work socks.
Yeah, but they're like $4 for 6.
Menards has become the grocery store for guys, too. Have
Here's
you
the
noticed
thing.
that? They have a whole grocery department.
I don't know what's going on at Menards, but they've got everything.
Yeah.
I don't know when that happened, but it has always been one of my top 2
But I'm saying, it's a great store. I've always liked it. I'm just saying they also have... That's where I get socks.
Well,
Yeah,
you
they've
save
got
big
good
money.
clothes there.
Yeah,
but
you get clothes.
You take them home, you take your scissors and get rid of that top elastic, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't care for that. But,
You can get coveralls. You can get Pop-Tarts. You can get a gear puller. You can get a bulb.
They have a book section, too.
They've got
Oh,
books.
yeah.
What? Yep.
They have it all.
They when I say they have everything, they have everything.
It's a guy superstore.
Yeah.
Love that. In any event, thanks for the letter. We always appreciate it. You can reach us, Bob and Tom, at bobandtom.com. We're going to touch base with Chick McGee at the sports desk.
you sliding some papers around over there?
Got a
Yeah, you just
Your microphone picks
Couldn't
up.
tell if you were trying to start a fire or just a lot of rustling.
I hear none of this.
How do you hear this?
Okay.
I know.
I just want you to know, everyone else listening hears it.
How can you hear that? You know,
My God, I
this
sneeze
microphone-
and I sneeze 2 buildings over, I get yelled at.
That microphone is just ultra sensitive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
A nice rush.
if one of us, he would stop the show and look at you with that crappy look on his face and go, "What are you doing over there?"
I want to call you out. Yesterday, I saw you using an equal dispenser, not the packets. Is somebody taking this under their wing? And
I believe Dean, our producer for all these decades, who probably should be doing something else other than organizing an equal container for you,
so it doesn't
came up with that.
So it wouldn't rattle?
However, as we know, he's a creature of habit. He likes the packets.
The packets were, I'd finish them off.
I
have a box of 1,000 in my car.
Did you get them at Menards?
It's a good bet. No,
they've got equal at Menards.
I have a box of 1,000. Hard to get, actually. It's
equal?
Yeah,
it's Splenda's taken over the market.
It's not good for you.
No, it's not.
It's aspartame.
Yeah. My stomach hurts. Well, maybe it's the half a pound of powdered cancer you dumped into your body.
I think
every time you open equal, you should say, "Well, that tumor's not going to grow itself."
There's another year off my life.
Keep going.
I think it's this coffee or the crap you're putting in it.
I think medical authorities have determined that it's perfectly safe.
Is that right? It's not.
The Giant Penis Institute of Technology.
You can go to the.
If that's one of the side effects, it may be worth it.
Aspartame is poison.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
We have some sad news. One of the great figures in music has died. Christy, you got
Canadian folk singer Gordon Lightfoot passed away at the age of 84.
Oh, no kidding.
He was known for his rich baritone voice, unpretentious demeanor, and of course, poetic lyrics. His 1970 ballad, If You Could Read My Mind, was his breakout hit, and he had further success with the likes of The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald and Carefree Highway.
And Sundown.
Man, I
Sundown.
really don't like the Edmund Fitzgerald song.
I love it.
I can't get to the button fast enough.
Great song about brave men all.
It's a brilliant
barely
song.
a song.
Fellow musician Tom Cochran said in a 2019 documentary about Mr. Lightfoot, quote, if there was a Mount Rushmore in Canada, Gordon would be on it.
Tom, Life is a Highway, Cochran?
Yeah.
Yep, and Rush singer Geddy Lee called him our poet laureate. Rest in peace, Gordo.
Yeah, Tom Cochran was sitting right there.
Cool. That song is...
That is a great song.
I mean, I don't know much else from his catalog.
Lunatic Fringe.
He did a version of that?
It's his song, right?
What?
He was in Red Ryder.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how cool is that? Yeah, I love Lunatic Fringe.
I'd forgotten that.
Great song.
Yeah.
So life is a highway.
Right.
Okay. I thought life was a journey or... how many different songs are those? Like life is a highway, life is a convenience store, life is a...
Right. Life in the fast lane.
Life is like
I think one could make
a
the
box
argument
of chocolates.
with that. Life is a box of chocolate. That's kind of a trope. Life is a highway. Oh,
It's
is
a
it, Tom?
great song.
And we're going to ride it all night long.
It's a great song.
That's a fun one, yeah.
God, it's unbelievable. It's going to bug up his ass.
It's no peaceful, easy feeling, I'll tell you that.
No, that one rocks.
Yeah, how about this one?
Not peaceful.
Remember this?
Oh, yeah, this is Lunatic Fringe.
Dude, so awesome.
I know you're out there.
Yeah.
There was a time when all this... remember when Boston came out with stuff like this? And they had a little notation on the album. All sounds made by a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that
I remember being a kid and asking somebody what Pink Floyd album Lunatic Fringe was on. And they were like, what? And I was like, the Pink Floyd song Lunatic Fringe? What album is that
That does sound like a Pink Floyd angle, Lunatic Fringe.
This is...
and all this, when I was little, I didn't know.
And this great guitar kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because now they say that people only give a song 3 seconds before they
hit the button.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
You're telling me this doesn't sound like Floyd?
No, I agree with you.
It does, yeah.
Well, if you're going to just do this to it, I will.
You ever see Vision Quest, the great wrestling epic chick? Yeah. I think Lunatic Fringe is used about a half a dozen times.
That's a good movie.
Did Aldo Nova steal this from Red Ryder?
He's Canadian too.
He's Canadian too.
Well, I'm not hearing anything. What is it?
Really?
You're not hearing that?
Well, that
there we go.
Yeah, all right. These guys were listening to nothing but Pink Floyd.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Aldo Nova said Red Ryder can kiss our ass.
Get the copter effect.
That's right.
This is the apocalypse now.
This is a song, man.
No, the point is...
There's only 7 more minutes. Calm down.
We were talking about Gordon Lightfoot.
I know. These are Canadian, too. It's Canadian Day.
Related.
Well, no, but we have something to get to here. Tribute.
It changed. Oh, it changed. It's changed it. House, what do you think?
Yeah. No, it's so neat.
Hey,
wasn't the video his guitar was... He shot lasers at a door.
Whoa.
Yeah!
There's some...
This is too much, I think. That's what this is. Well, where's the awful keyboard? Okay.
This is great.
Where's the awful keyboard?
Okay,
okay, I'm out.
You got the scissors.
Now.
And then what about Billy Thorpe? All these people stole.
It's not a matter of stealing.
Stuff.
Is it Pink Floyd stuff? Okay.
I mean, it could be argued this is very cinematic. There are probably many movies that predate Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, that have a similar effect.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Not for the
that's-
60s.
You can't just switch mediums here in the middle of this conversation.
We're talking about great... Billy Thorpe, Canadian. Ace, do you know him? Did you have lunch with him?
Did he get poutine?
Oh, this is the drummer must have wrote this part.
What the hell is this now?
Children of the Sun.
Oh, look, if you guys want to go smoke some doobage,
And now Kim Mitchell.
and report
go for
back.
soda.
Go for soda. Might as well go for soda.
They're naked ladies.
The
Go
point
ahead.
was.
We want Pat to play his tribute.
Well, no, you were mentioning that the sad death of the great Gordon Lightfoot, a great singer and songwriter, and also quoted in that obituary, Geddy Lee.
Yep.
Geddy was a huge fan of Gordon Lightfoot, but one of his most famous songs, "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald." I mean, when you can take an event in history and turn it into a pop song, that's so rare.
Oh, that song is a
very,
dirge.
very popular song.
It is a dirge.
It is a dirge, kind of, yeah. But
It, I believe, was
awful
voted
dirge.
the worst song ever at a strip club.
I agree with that.
But it's a tremendous song, and it didn't start out as a tribute to the actual wreck of the ship, the Edmund Fitzgerald in Lake Superior.
No.
How did it start?
Well, remember when we had Gordon on the show talking about it? Pat, do you remember what he said?
It was about a jazz great singer. Yeah, a great jazz singer.
Okay.
It sits down below like the ship we all know, the rectum of Ella Fitzgerald. She'd scat when she sang and her bottom would bang, a disaster when the winds would come early. The Fitzgerald family emailed me, said stop singing about poor Ella's rectum. They complained and they cussed. I threw Tom under the bus. I said I write him. It's Tom who corrects him. A doctor, it said, would always turn his head when performing her colon procedure. There's pull-ups and corn and Louis Armstrong's horn, the rectum of Ella Fitzgerald.
It's just so touching.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, rest in peace, Gordo.
Remembering the great Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah.
A little behind the scenes here. The first time you ever did that song on the air, Pat, isn't it true that Haywood called you and went, what the hell are you doing? Something along those lines?
Exactly.
Couldn't get Haywood to do that song. No. What the hell are you doing?
Well, anyway.
And the NFL Players Association, they call it the NFLPA, is advising agents that sports books are snitching on players who use gambling apps.
Ooh.
According to Pro Football Talk, the NFLPA sent an email to all agents alerting them to the fact that recent suspensions, the Lions, and of course, if there's a suspension, the NFL, Washington has to get in on the action. Their defensive end, Shaka Toney, suspended indefinitely. Shaka Toney. The recent suspensions arose from players using mobile apps on their phones, either while at work or while traveling with their teams.
Okay. Yeah, look, they're going to have to adjust.
They're going to have to do something.
Well, a few guys were suspended, was it last week?
I think it's like 4 Lions, 5 Lions, and Shaka Toney from Washington.
Yeah. Wasn't it from a guy using one of the apps while at their facility?
Yes, and not all of them are indefinite. I think two or three are indefinite suspensions. Must like
really
Calvin Ridley. Yeah.
Oh.
That's how my dad used to ground us as kids.
Indefinitely?
Yeah. He learned that if he said, hey, you're grounded for 2 weeks, he'd grow tired of us, and he didn't want to go back on, all right, fine, you're not grounded anymore, just go outside. He would just, it became indefinitely. So if he never had to go back on his word.
So it was better for him, really.
Yes.
Than you.
So he's like, it could be 1 day, it could be 1 year. You don't know.
You don't know. You
indefinitely. That's what he would say.
So the NFL is pulling your dad's move.
Yes, yeah.
Good, that's a great idea.
Didn't you used to just clean the house and then you'd be okay? They'd go, all right, you're not grounded
It depended
anymore.
on if he could sense that we were kissing up. No.
Okay.
Yeah. And sometimes he was like a warden. He'd add time. Take time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell.
2 more days. Why?
What did I do?
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.